1. In chapter 274 of the manga, it's stated that Enel's Goro Goro no Mi is, among the Logias, a fruit with unmatched powers. 2. The Gura Gura no Mi is the strongest Paramicia, and we won't see another fruit of that class more powerful than it. In SBS 58, Oda confirmed that there's no other Paramecia-type fruit that even comes close to it. 3. There are 7 planets orbiting around the central planet in the world of One Piece. 4. As of the recording of this video, the anime has already introduced 141 different types of laughs. 5. Shanks was the first character in the series to use Conqueror's Haki. 6. The only thing forbidden on Alvida's old ship was mirrors. 7. Bartolomeo's barrier is indestructible. 8. Jack is a fishman. 9. The graves of Ace and Whitebeard really exist and were created by Universal Studios in Japan. 10. Whitebeard had a dog named Stefan, and it had a mustache just like its owners. 11. Weevil has the highest known bounty among all the Shichibukai. 12. Weevil and his mother were designed based on Majin Buu and Babidi. 13. Enel is the only enemy who isn't a pirate, a marine, or someone with underworld titles. 14. Sentomaru and Enel have something in common. Both characters have Tomoe symbols, which are very common in Japan. The symbol represents the connection between heaven, earth, and mankind. 15. Enel is a Burkan, a race that has wings. However, he doesn't have his wings. Instead, he has an arch with drums on his back. 16. Oda said that if Enel ever got a bounty from the Marines, it would start at 500 million. 17. Rubber was something forbidden in Skypiea before Luffy arrived. 18. Foxy had 920 victories and 1 defeat. 19. The world government intentionally changed Roger's name to Gold Roger to hide from the world that the Pirate King had the letter D in his name. 20. In the ruins Enel found on the moon, the people are standing above a giant straw hat, and in the corner there's a boy wearing a straw hat. 21. Zoro's master now trains his students in the Santoryu 3-sword style. 22. Roger doesn't have a mustache. Oda said that the hair on the Pirate King's face is actually his nose hair that grew out a lot. 23. Roger's sword was also named Ace. 24. Magellan, Caesar, and Mary might be from the same race, since they all have spiral-shaped horns on their heads. Iribatenda, Dr. Hogback, was inspired by Batman's enemy, the Penguin. 26. Kobe naturally has a powerful observation haki, being able to sense people from kilometers away. 27. Hatchan and Enel are voiced by the same actor in the original Japanese version. 28. Bonnie is the only female member among the supernovas, and she has one of the highest bounties among all the women in the series. 29. Jesus Burgess's birthday is December 25th. 30. Wano was the arc with the most characters whose names start with the letter K. And if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. 31. King is from an almost extinct race called the Lunarians. 32. People who ate artificial fruits known as smiles also suffer weakness when they fall into the water. 33. Water only weakens devil fruit users if it goes above their waist, so rain doesn't bother a devil fruit user, and a swimming pool would just make them weak and tired. 34. The giants of Elbaf have a prince named Loki, and he was in love with Lola, one of Big Mom's daughters, but she refused to marry him and ran away to the sea. 35. In addition to being captain, Blackbeard's role in his crew is that of an archaeologist. 36. Momonosuke's artificial devil fruit was created by Dr. Vegapunk based on Kaido's devil fruit powers. 37. When the Rock's pirates disbanded, Big Mom gave Kaido an extremely valuable devil fruit. 38. Monet isn't a harpy. She was injured, and Law rebuilt her with animal parts using the powers of his devil fruit. 39. Garp broke the world record for eating donuts. He ate 842 donuts without sleeping or resting in order to complete the challenge and break the record. 40. In the original concept for One Piece, Garp was supposed to be a pirate, and his role was to convince Luffy to join the pirate world. He was also the one who wore the straw hat. 41. Garp refused several times to become an admiral because he didn't want to be forced to follow direct orders from the Celestial Dragons. 42. In One Piece, scars hurt when someone gets close to the person who caused the wound. 43. Vivi, just like Denjiro, went through a major change in appearance, and both of them have blue hair. 44. When King Nefertari requested a meeting with the Gorosei, they wondered if he had discovered something, but we'll never know if he actually did. 45. After the reverie, Garp escorted the fishmen back to their homeland. 46. Morley doesn't like fish. 47. Morgan's from the world economy news is a human, but his real face is completely unknown. He ate the Tori Tori Nomi model albatross and stays in his animal form all the time. 48. Rouge, Ace's mother, is one of the very few women to carry the letter D in her name. 49. Perona is 25 years old. 50. Rebecca is able to use observation haki in combat, and she's 15 years old. 51. Raizo the ninja is one of the many tributes Oda made to the Naruto series by his great friend Kishimoto. 52. The final island isn't Laugh-Tale. The final island is known as Lodestar Island, and the location of Laugh-Tale remains completely unknown. 53. In the argument between Shanks and Buggy about which pole is colder, Shanks was actually right. But in the world of One Piece, there are no poles. 54. Shinobu is inspired by a Japanese actress and comedian named Naomi Watanabe. 55. Tsuru has one of the strangest devil fruits in the whole series, with the Woshu Woshu no Mi allowing her to wash and hang things out to dry. It's not exactly clear how she activates her devil fruit powers, but it's emphasized that she's extremely powerful. 56. In the popularity polls, Trebol was voted, let's say, the most hated and detestable character. 57. Law never found the body of his sister, Lami, leaving the possibility that Trafalgar D. Water Lami might still be alive somewhere in the world. 58. Sugar is 22 years old, but due to the effects of her own devil fruit, her body remains similar to that of a child, so she can play with her toys. 59. Spandam is a mysterious man, with no power, no family, and no real abilities, yet he always holds high-ranking positions within the world government. 60. Smoker and Tashigi are the antagonistic characters who appeared the most in the anime, often being compared to Pokemon's Team Rocket. 61. Rayleigh is also the name of an effect known for splitting colors in our atmosphere. It's the Rayleigh scattering that makes the sky appear blue. 62. Even long before it was revealed in the manga, action figures of Sanji were already being sold in Japan, with Vinsmoke Sanji written on the box. 63. Sharingan in One Piece. Viola has the Jiro Jiro no Mi, and one of her abilities is the Sharingan, a power that allows her to observe up to 4,000 kilometers around her. 64. Reiju has the same blood type as Luffy, Jinbe, and Vivi. 65. In the comics Sora, Warrior of the Sea, the hero fights villains who look just like Sanji and his brothers dressed in battle suits, but Sora is actually the name of their mother. 66. Vegapunk, along with Judge, created several experiments, including artificial devil fruits, dragons, objects that can eat fruits, and gigantification. Oda also mentioned that Vegapunk knows what devil fruits truly are. 67. Zunesha is the only character who was born before the Void Century and is still alive today. He was inspired by the painting The Elephants by Salvador Dali. 68. Rusukaina, the island at Calm Belt where Luffy trained, has 48 seasons in a single year. 69. The Sea Kings and Zunesha, just like all other gigantic animals, can communicate with people who have the ability to hear the voice of all things. 70. Everyone who declared themselves part of the Straw Hat Grand Fleet received a major bounty increase.